all the rage when Russell Simmons created Deaf Poetry Jam, like Sunday morning miracle poetry would say. We jam with poetry before it was death. We were the poets that sat in between grandma's knees, snapping peas on the mid-July summer breeze, letting our fears go, letting our afros grow, bringing non-believers into the know. We tattooed the names of Katrina victims on our backs, brought 400 years of oppression back. We wish that 911 could have saved us from praying 9,011 prayers for the 9/11 attacks. We stacked the facts, packed in our journals and backpacks, spreading across the tracks, waiting for them to react. The impact? Poets took the seats, passing laws allowing poetry to be written on city streets. We disrespected the beat and still brought the beat. Told them that we wasn't writing in bars, but writing for those sitting behind bars with swelling scars. We wrote until they were pissed. Showed them that our pens were way more powerful than our fists, and any restrictions to our game would be dismissed. We were the poets that cried that the freedom was magnetized. When it no longer rained, it no longer sang, we banged on them. But instead of picking up black lines, we fired with our minds. We banged on them. But instead of throwing up gang signs, we showed them the power of the divine. We banged on them. This that labels could open their reds and blues and show them the truth. We banged on them. But instead of representing Bloods and Crips, we came equipped with the power to get them off that slave ship. We were the poets that finally killed the rich. We were voluntary revolutionaries. We walked in the light of Nikki, Sonia, and Maya. We walked in the light of Fuse, Baraka, and Kwame. We protested against these venues that tried to own us, told them that this was the modern day slave trade, that poetry is our art and we don't like to be betrayed. We're mad at how nowadays everybody's a poet, but you're trespassing on sacred ground and you just don't know it. We're mad at how everybody wants to take the poetry. We're mad at how they don't think artists get paid. We're mad at how they want to get on the stage and slay the audience, but they don't want to listen to anything serious. We lifted them by their seats and we stood them up on their feet. We gave them something to dream about. We gave them something to think about. We never dropped our pens. And when it came time to strap up and unload on you, we were happy to do it again. We were the poets. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? His heart was bleeding. He pressed his face against the pane of glass that separated us, and I watched as his heart bled. Black male, 5 foot 11 inches, black hair covered to an afro, brown eyes, 150 pounds earring in his left ear. Black male, 6 foot 2 inches, black hair, brown eyes, tattooed his mother's name on his upper right arm, last seen wearing a gray hoodie. Black male, black hair, brown eyes, farmer's forehead above his right eyebrow. Last seen at Bell's Market wearing sunrise Chuka Timbs and a t-shirt that read "Rest in Peace, Jalil and Kim." He would be the #1 suspect. He'd be the perfect subject for them to use as a project to show you how the law serves and protects. Black boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? His heart was bleeding as he looked past the pane of glass that separated us. Black male, green eyes, light brown skin, maybe mixed with Indian. Carries a football in his right hand, says he's going to be a star someday, get paid, get laid, and someday have a maid. Last season when Doodle was still getting ready for football, said it's going to be treason for his opponents this season. Black male, 175 pounds, junior in high school, last seen playing basketball on the outside court by J&J says, one day he's going to be rich, buy his mama a house, pay for the NBA, and pay his own way. He wants a Maybach, Benz, and school all his friends. Black male, brown eyes, cornrows is his hairstyle. Last seen in the school parking lot battling, the coldest you've ever seen, says he's going to be the next Pac. Biggie, Jay-Z, one of the hottest MCs. He would be the #1 suspect. He'd be the perfect subject for them to use as a project to show you how the law serves and protects. Black boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? His heart was beating as he undressed and exposed the bruises on his chest. He pressed his hand against the pane of glass that divided us, and I watched as his soul bled, confused and misled. It was my baby's names in the papers that I read. Andre Burgess, 17 years old, last seen walking past an unmarked police car. He would walk too far, killed because of his candy bar. William J. Whitfield, last seen in the grocery store trying to buy a meal. He was hungry for real, but his keys he didn't conceal. He just didn't feel that they were such a big deal. Amadou Diallo, last seen standing in front of for being black ice. His heart was bleeding. As he took his fist and opened up the pane of glass that stood between us, he climbed into my lap and he wrapped his mouth around my head, and then he said, somebody should have done something. Every father should have shouted, every mother should have cried, every grandmother on her knees pleading, every tree should have fallen, every ocean should have erupted, every star should be given, every child should be sleeping, and the world should have stopped spinning. Every lion should be roaring, every fighter jet soaring, every prayer should be reaching, every car screeching. The river should stop flowing, leaves should stop growing, fire should be burning, and the wrath of God should be showing. Gamblers, Donovan, Parkinson, Jones, and Mumia. This place should be set on its ear. Tell this motherfucker of the time is near. The heart was beating, and I watched as his soul let go. Watch the prison walls fall in holes. He was the number one suspect. He'd be the perfect subject for them to use as a project to show you how the law serves and protects black boys. Okay, I got one last piece. And I do have CDs with me today. If anybody cares to buy a CD from Bliss, I'm a starting artist. I got 2 kids. My daughter worked at Mario selling pies. She's on the board. Get it in, somehow. My son, you better be thinking about it. We're getting up every day. You better be thinking about it. Your occupation. Okay. Okay. This is my last piece right now. This is my favorite piece, so I hope y'all enjoy. This is for the ladies in here and for the fellas to listen in and whatever. Y'all ready? I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. You said you would be here when it rained. Why did you stay? I'm not sure when the earth spun off its axis and landed on its side of the wind. My truth and what he demanded would collide, but it was on that day when I realized that I am every woman. Cold hands wrapped around my neck, choking out any disbelief. I thought that I had been careful, thought that I had checked the dark places, checked who would be hiding in the bushes, had said my morning prayers, had sprinkled water on my face and garlic at my feet to keep the ghosts away. Had chanted my daily affirmation 3 times, dipped my hands in oil, checked twice to make sure no one's eyes could roll up under my clothes, but still, my truth and what he demanded would collide. You said you would be here when it rained. I am every woman. I am the little girl who is 5 who believes that this is the game you play when mommy is away. I'm the 13-year-old girl whose middle school occupation is to give hand jobs and blow jobs because this is her definition of popularity. I'm the 18-year-old girl, freshman in college, whose virginity would be as easy as snatching candy